Now, you know me, guys, if you are subscribed to this channel, I get super excited over accuracy. I do love accuracy. It does impress me, and so it should, you know, we're talking about guns here at the end of the day. But accuracy out of a compact air rifle or PCP like this, then that really impresses me. Guys, this is the AirMaks Krait Pro compact. Yes, I'm wearing gloves because it's cold here in the rat cave. Plus they match though as well. So I thought, you know what? It looks kind of cool. Mug gloves. These gloves are excellent, by the way, if you are into your shooting. Which I'm sure you are if you're watching the channel. But yes, the Krait Pro compact. This one is in sub 12177. Oh my God. This thing is a laser beam. Even with this immersive optic scope on, prism scope. So usually, you know, you can't be like ultra accurate with a prism scope. I don't think you can anyway. You need a conventional scope. But I thought I'd keep everything lightweight, well, ish, compact anyway, and as light as I can on this Krait for testing. Oh my God, I love this gun. I love it. It's not very often I say that, guys, but I really do love this thing. I am so impressed with it. It is solid in construction, CZ barrel, just amazing. Well, made in CZ. I'm guessing it's got a CZ barrel or a Lothar Walther barrel. Either way, it's not going to be a drinking straw liner. It's going to be a proper barrel. But let me throw out some specs on this thing, and we'll get down and dirty and dig into the details of this particular rifle. So, like I said, this is the FDE Krait Pro, and this one is, well, they call it the standard. I would call it the compact myself, but you can get the long version. I did show the long version off on this channel. I didn't give it a full review. It was just more of a first look. But I've got my hands on this. This is kindly on loan from Eaton Hall Shooting Ground here in the UK, where I work, by the way. But no, specs of this thing then. So 400mm barrel. Obviously the barrel's going to there, so it's not just a short thing like that. It is bullpup. So 400mm barrel. Shot count on this thing with that little bowl in 177. Well, it's saying 300 shots per fill. So it's going to be about that, 177 and 2.2. Usually get a bit more out of 2.2. Overall length is 610mm, weighing in at 3.45 kilograms. That is a 300cc bottle. What a great bit of kit. Oh my God. Oh God, I've had so much fun using this thing. The build quality is just amazing. It is just amazing. It feels absolutely solid. It really does, guys. You know me, I ain't going to give you any BS, on this channel. I'm going to tell you how it is. This thing is solid. Solid, and that is it. I have got probably a tiny little niggle about it, which I'll get to in a bit. But let's sort of have a walk around this thing then. So, starting from this end, you have an adjustable stock hook. That's what they're calling it. So that'll go up and down. You can adjust these, so you can really get it set up to you. And obviously, it'll move. That's a bit tight actually, but it'll move back and forwards, you know, to give you a length of pull. There is all your main bits that are going on there. Nice, easily, if you're a tinkerer, not that you really should, but, or if anyone needs to work on this, you've got an access panel here to get into the guts. There is your regulator gauge there, and then you've got your fuel gauge up there. Like I said, 300cc bottle on there. Adjustable cheek piece. It is fairly ambidextrous. It sort of sweeps round A little bit more on the right hand side. Well, for your righties, so to speak, on the left hand side for your right hand shooters. But no, it's fine. Shooting it lefty is absolutely fine. You can swap the cocking lever round if you want, but I've kept it on this side because, well, that's how it came, and I didn't really want to mess about with it. But I am pretty much used to using them when they are on the other side. For a lefty, I find it more advantageous. I've always said that. Hence, that's why I've noticed, not because I've said it, but I have noticed a lot of manufacturers now, for right-handed shooters, are leaving it on the right-handed side. Sorry, the left-handed side. Oh, God, getting totally confused. So it just means a fast follow-up shot. Okay. So, all solid construction. So there's your plenum there. You have a bit of a plenum going on. I'm not going to get all techie, guys. Don't worry. I'll leave all that in the details of the video down below. Nice rail here. So, nice tactical rail. You've got a bit of M-lock on the side, which is excellent. It's solid as well. Full Picatinny along the top. Bubble level there. Okay. And then you've got Fab Defense pistol grip, which is really nice. Very comfortable, texturized and rubberized as well. I wouldn't swap that out. I'd leave it as it is. Arca rail along the bottom with a bit of Picatinny rail that's been fitted on this one. I love that, especially on a bottle. A lot of my bottle PCPs, I like to have a rail of some sort. Protect the bottle more than anything. I mean, you guys seen that PCP video that I put out where it'd blown up. Not that it would have made any difference to that one particularly, but I don't know. I just like to protect the bottle a little bit. Okay. Massive oversized cocking handle, like I mentioned. Solid. These things are so well built. So well built. My God. Now, my niggle. My tiny little niggle is just a safety catch. Okay. It'd be nice if, AirMaks, if you're watching, if you could swap that the other way around, because when that's in the fire position, it's sticking down, and if you're a lefty like me, it's sort of in the way, but it isn't, but it is, if that makes sense. It'd be better to have that the other way around, so when it's pointing down, it's safe, and when it's pointing that way, it's ready to fire, and then it's not in the way of, you know, of fingers and thumbs. But that's probably my only niggle on this, well, about this rifle. I was shooting this without a moderator, so it was literally as it was. It is threaded to take mod 1/2 inch UNF. So I didn't run a mod. I just wanted to keep this thing ultra compact. So how did it do on the range? That's what you guys are wanting to know. I know it is. Pretty well. Pretty damn well. You know, considering the size of this thing, I was so impressed with it. So impressed. So, here is my my results. So, I zeroed this thing with H&M Field Target Trophy. One of my good go-to reliable consistent pellets. 8.64 grain. This is how it did. This is 30 yards, 3-shot groups. My thumb is there just to give you guys a bit of what's the word? Okay, so that is the H&M Field Target Trophies. Next I went on to JSB Exact. Those are 8.44 grain. They did pretty damn well as well. Look at that. This is 30 yards, guys. Dropping a little bit higher, these were. So a little bit, tiny little bit lighter. Then I went on to a classic, RWS Superdomes. These did really well. This rifle, like these. Just got my thumb there for scale. Look at those groups. They are decent. Decent groups. Then next was the Norma Golden Trophy FT. These are usually a real good pellet as well. Did open up a little, I don't know, a tiny bit on the first couple of groups I found. Could be me. Usually it is. Yeah, opened up a little bit there. And then that was a nice group. So, decent. All pretty decent. JSB Hades. Good hunting pellet. Bit heavier, 10.34 grain. Not too bad, to be honest. A bit of a fly there. Again, it could be me. But I was keeping this thing as solid as I could. I mean, that's still a kill. That's still a rat, a pigeon, or rabbit, you know. Then it went on to something a bit interesting. I thought, you know what, I'm going to wang some slug through it. Some guns, some sub-12 guns like slugs, some don't. This didn't, to be honest. These are H&N Slug HP 10 grains, or high power 10 grains. Interesting to try these, but they were a bit erratic. But it is a sub-12, that's a big group there. It was just interesting to try. And then we went back on to QYS Streamlined. These are 8.48 grain. That's them there. And then all of a sudden the groups just tighten back up again. Look at that. Nice. So yeah, there's my results of those 7 different types of ammo. You know, that's my shooting. You know, I'm left-handed, so there you go. There's my excuses, and it's me. So, but no, decent accuracy. Decent accuracy. Let's leave that lot there. Magazines. I've always raved about the magazines on AirMaks. Just dead easy. You just start pushing the pellets in and spin it round, and then it's under spring tension by the time you've fully loaded it up. So nice constructed magazines, all aluminium with the plastic bit there, the plastic wheel. No problems with this rifle whatsoever. All the magazines, no sort of hiccups of loading or anything like that. It was all bang on. The box that you get an AirMaks box, which is nice. Let's have a look what you get inside. I don't think there's much inside because, oh, there is a little bit. So you get a nice soft case. You get the results actually. They were using JSB Heavies, 10.34 grain. There you go. I'll just put that on screen for you. So that was that. Oh, you get an AirMaks pen. Oh, that's a nice touch. So let's have a look here. You get a bit of a quick start brochure and, sorry, a quick start guide and whatnot, and all your general do's and don'ts. Here's the actual manual. Or is this no, this is the catalogue. Oh, nice catalogue as well. So you get a decent manual. And then you get a catalogue there. I do like the AirMaks. I really do. Anything coming out of Czech Republic, airgun wise, is just brilliant. I mean, the AirMaks, brilliant. You know, the Epics, amazing. Just nice guns, reliable and accurate guns, well built. So, but there you go. Nice hard case in there. Oh, you get a probe as well. You get one magazine. You get everything. So there's the probe. You get it in like this little bag sack thingy. So, really nice. Let's get rid of that. But no, absolutely brilliant. I think an excellent ratting gun. If you've got this, you know, you could chuck it on a tripod if you want, or just a nice compact gun for walking around barns and stuff like that, you know, deleting pigeons and rats and whatnot. A nice compact unit with that immersive optics on it, you know, it keeps this thing ultra compact and as light as it can be. It is quite heavy for what it is, but it's quality, you know. It's serious quality. Still got the cellophane on the gauges there, so they're not frosted up or anything. I've still got the plastic on there. So this is a loan gun. But no, I am absolutely super impressed with the AirMaks Krait Pro standard. They should call it the compact. They should call it a compact. They've called the long or the L. Call this the compact. But no, excellent quality. Like I said, the rail on it is brilliant. You've got M-lock slots along the side that you can use. Full length Picatinny rail. Arc Swiss underneath. Plus you've got M-lock along the sides. Bit of Picatinny rail underneath. Fab defense. I think they call that the Gradus. Oh yeah, it says it there. I think that's his Gradus pistol grip. Massive cocking lever. Brilliant. There's your fillet area there as well. And I think that's for discharging air and stuff like that. I ain't getting technical and all that. You know me, guys, I hate compressed air at the best of times. So I am leaving that well alone, whatever it does. But no, absolutely brilliant. Highly recommended. Not cheap, you know, but you get what you pay for. We know that, guys, as air gunners. You get what you pay for. You want a high quality, compact, accurate, built to last rifle that is just going to do what you need it to do, and it ain't going to give you any shizzle along the way. AirMaks Krait Pro, highly recommended. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching. That is your rack and load review of the AirMaks Krait Pro compact. We'll call it the compact. Thanks for watching. It's Rack and Load. See ya.